Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to a For Honor tier list. It's gonna be my first time making a For Honor tier list ever. Again, I'm gonna say it. Not again. I'm gonna say it right now. This is my opinion. All right. Everything I say in this video, my opinion. Y'all don't need to get mad, but I'm gonna go with my opinion, what I think of these heroes and where they belong. So, yeah, let's begin. Comment down below if you guys disagree, because obviously someone disagrees. There's always that one guy who disagrees, or majority of people. But comment down what you guys think, or if you agree or disagree with any of these picks that I did. Oh. First, Warden S tier. Come on, not even a question. Look at me. I'm literally Warden, man. S tier. Crazy crushing counter from top. Really nice. Side attacks. 15 damage. Easy double light into a bash, another light, and feint the bash, guard break, heavy, charge the bash, top heavy, 27 damage. Delayed heavy unblockable you can do from doing heavy attacks. You can delay it, or light attacks, you can delay it. It's good overall, solid beefcake. But his stamina, absolute dookie. Conqueror, C tier. Sorry, C tier. Not all that great, I'd have to say, man. Like, if you're a decent player, Conqueror is not a problem for you. He has his chain attacks, which you can do into a heavy unblockable. But then you can kind of see them parrying it, or if they like dodge forward and bash you, you can kind of react. But if they could try to fake it. With Conk, if you just have good reaction time and know when he's gonna bash or when he's gonna let loose his unblockables, you're fine. He has a not a hidden stance, a full guard. That's decent. It's decent. Peacekeeper, D. Peacekeeper needs a buff. No. You agree with me. You agree with me. Peacekeeper needs a buff. Not that great. It's like a lady with two toothpicks stabbing away at Shigoki. It's not that good. The only way you can get your pressure in is if you get like a bleed, and it's kind of hard to get a bleed going. But if you're decent with Peacekeeper, if you're godlike with Peacekeeper, she's like a tier for you. But for me, needs a buff, man. Lawbringer, I have to go B with Law. Sorry. Even I love Law. Lawbringer is crazy. But then you have to be like a crazy parrier for Lawbringer. Parrying those light attacks, easy top heavy. Easy. Parry heavies, you can get like a light attack, or you can skewer them into a wall. If there are any like walls nearby, you can get a top heavy. His bash, kind of a joke. Not really that much of a threat. Slow as sheet, and you can just dodge it. The plus is that you don't get a guard break punish, unlike other bashes. Pretty good. Long arm, trash. Doesn't really work. Berserk, S tier. Berserk is crazy. Berserk is just crazy. Hyper armor on every single attack. Berserk is just nutty. You have the deflect, which guarantees into a guard break, and then you can guard break into a wall, get a top heavy, 29 damage, or you could just go with a side heavy, get 24 damage, 25 damage, I think it is. I don't play much Berserk. And then you can go back into your chains, into your unblockables, and then yeah, he has undodgeable side light. Not a lot of people Berserks use that because it's kind of like a free throw right there. Zone attack, crazy. Zone attack is just nutty. Yeah, overall just decent. Just decent. Not decent, S tier. Rider. A tier. I'm sorry, I have to give it Raider A tier. I hate Raiders. Trust me, I hate Raiders. But Raider is just so good. You have your lights, which are really fast. You have your heavy with hyper on it. You can like switch the heavy into a storming tap. You have your unblockable zone, which a lot of people fall for. Yeah, you could just guard break. You could if you guard break someone, you could carry them over, throw them over a ledge or something. Raider just really good with the storming taps, dodge storming taps. But if you're just patient with Raider players, because Raider players are really aggressive, because they're like, oh, big Raider, I'm unstoppable. If you just be patient with Raider players, you could parry them. Valk, in my opinion, Valk is B. Valk is B in my opinion. You know, you have actually no. Let's switch these around. Valk is A. Raider is B. Valk is good. Valk takes more skill than Raider, I'd say. But you have your bash, which can feint, which a lot of people fall for because everyone always goes for the bash. You get a free stab in, which does 22 damage. That's a lot, and then you can go for the sweep. Another 20 damage on top. That's 42 damage, just like that in 2 hits. That's crazy. Or you can like do your lights into a heavy if people are gonna dodge, and then the heavy will land. Or you could feint the heavy into a guard break, and then get a heavy and light, and then do this the sweep. But that's too predictable. Overall, Valk is good. Crazy bash, just good. My boy Beefcake. Beefcake is B tier in my opinion. Beefcake is definitely B tier. He has like 2 attacks, but those 2 attacks pack a punch. If you get hit by those 2 attacks, whew, quarter your health, vanish, gone. See you later. He has armor on his heavy, which is pretty good. You could do like a backwards heavy and then go forwards heavy, which you have armor and people try to interrupt, but you connect. His bash is really good. The headbutt, 15 damage. His full block is really good, catches people off guard, and it's really quick. He has a side light attack, but that's pretty much it. Beefcake of a man. And then we got Beefcake on steroids. A tier. Shigoki is A tier, no doubt. Just crazy. You can do your light into a headbutt, into your charged up unblockable. You could feint that into a guard break, or you could feint that and go light attack, and then go release a quick heavy and people are gonna predict your headbutt. Just good. Your hug is good. If you get a light parry, you hug someone, get free health back. That's crazy. Free health? You're already winning if you're getting free health. Other than that, just ultimate Beefcake. It does a buttload of damage if the unblockables land, and yeah. You could charge up your heavy, or you could release it mid power or quick power if people got unpredictable. Kenshi, A tier. Kenshi is also A tier. Really good. Decent overall. The only reason it's not S is because his deflects do nothing. If you deflect someone in an attack, you know, like, if they react fast enough, they can just block the attack. You won't even get that hidden. Just, you know, if the deflect actually guaranteed like the attack, then it'll be S tier. Because the opener is really good. You can do like a heavy into a bash, and then light someone, go back into your unblockable situation, which does a lot of damage. 34 damage. That's like a shaman's bite. And you don't even have to bleed anyone for it. Yeah. Decent overall. Orochi, A tier. Orochi is also good. Nice bash, you know. Got a crazy unblockable that does like 32 damage if it lands, but everyone feints that usually into a guard break. Reason why it's an A tier is because of the storming rush. Not a lot of people, especially on console, I don't think anyone can react to storming rush on console if it's not 60 FPS, you know, next gen. Storming rush is just crazy. You could pick any direction, up, left, right, and then, you know, it's unblockable, it's undodgeable. If you're playing Beefcake and Conqueror and you have a full guard, you're fine. But hidden stance won't work. You could try interrupting the attack, but then the Orochi can like feint the storming rush and then catch you off guard. Ibushi, I don't really like Ibushi. B tier, I'd say. Don't get offended. A lot of good Ibushi players out there, but the ones I've versed so far, you know, light spam, going to the full guard kick. The Ibushi players I've versed aren't really that good. Trust me, they're not. They're really predictable with their kick. They go into hidden stance, and then they try to do unblockable heavy, and then they feint that, and then get a light in. But if you're just patient, you can just catch them off guard. Centurion, A tier. Centurion would be up here with my boy Warden, with me, but he has to be A tier. Sorry. He's not good in ganks, 4v4s, 2v2s, 3v3s, he's not good. He's not meant for ganks. even though being a melee specialist, sometimes he lacks. You know, like he's fully charged up punch that he has. If you dodge early, like as soon as he charges it and you dodge, you could just double dodge and you could, you know, get a free guard break and free heavy on him. You could double dodge it. If that wasn't the case, he'd be S tier, but that's the case, so it's A tier. And he's not good at gangs. Gladiator S. Come on. What can I say? That's King Misty up there. That's King Misty, man. Gladiator is crazy, man. The deflects are nutty. You get a skew in. You could like bash someone into any wall, get a heavy in, or you could just let them bleed out, and then they'll get impatient, and then they'll attack you. You can go for another deflect and skew it, or you could just parry them, or you could just wait it out, and you know, because they're bleeding out. There's like a little timer going down in the health bar. They're gonna get aggressive, and you could just lay back and relax. Pretty good. The toe stab is legendary. It's never been forgotten. I'm so glad that they brought it back. If you're out of stamina and you toe stab, just like slam them on the ground. Get a free heavy, 30 damage, or you get a free skewer, which is also crazy. Yeah, it's overall good. Good, good, good. Highlander, S tier. If you're a good Highlander player, whoo, you're winning in life if you're a good Highlander player. I've versed some crazy Highlander players, and they make me want to like just uninstall the game. They're just that good. They be dancing on me. They be emoting on me. Scotland forever, man. It's just Highlander players are crazy. They have the crushing counter into the stance, lightning fast light attacks into the stand. They can do an unblockable heavy, but then feint that into a kick, or like double feint that into a grab. Just overall good. Free 30 damage all around. Shaman beat ya. Sorry. Not a big fan of Shaman. You know, it's kind of meh. You get your bleed in, but then, you know, because if as soon as I get, like, if a Shaman bleeds me, I'm gonna just be patient. Because the Shaman would do whatever it takes to get that nice, juicy 35 damage. I just be patient and just wait them to make a mistake. Like, spam lights and then parry the light. Or get impatient and try to go for the bash, and then I can just dodge it. But they can also feint the bash. That can be a problem, but you know, not a lot of shamans do that. They usually just go for, if they bleed you, they go for light attack into a heavy unblockable, feint that, guard break, throw you, bite you. Yep. Shinobi, sit there. Sit there, man. It's not that great, if I'm being honest with you. You know, you could like dodge, kick someone, like hit them with the little thingy they have. I don't know what they're called. Those little farming tools, but yeah, they have nice undodgeable attacks from both sides and nice unblockable from the top, but then they're pretty slow. You know, if they commit to it, you can see it coming and you can parry it. But if they don't commit to it, just they'll go for a guard break and you can like counter guard break and you're set. Deflect, mediocre. If Shinobi deflects it, you're fine. They'll most likely go for the kick and follow up with the attack. We could just dodge it. Aramusha, A tier. Aramusha is just nutty with the deadly feints. Light attack, heavy, feint into light, light, heavy, light, heavy, feint into light, heavy, feint into... Just a circle of feint unblockables. Aramusha players are nutty. They're pretty good. And plus with the blockade, it's really nice. The blockade, you get a free kick, which you can like hit against the wall. You get a free side heavy, which does like 27 damage. You could like ledge people with that kick, or you could just commit with your attack. But if someone dodges, your blockade is fast enough to like trigger, and you can get a free heavy in. Pretty good, pretty good. Yande, B tier. B tier. Not all that great. Sorry. Gotta be honest with you, not all that great. I'm joking. Tiandi is crazy. Tiandi's are can't even talk. Tiandis are cracked. They have the undodgeable lights, which is really quick, lightning quick. You have to be prepared for that. I don't think people can react to that on console, unless not on next gen, not 60 FPS. Has a nice bash that can guarantee into a light, and then it can guarantee into the back into the undodgeable chains. pretty good, but not a lot of people know. But if Tiani does the little dance thing, you know, the dodge heavy, the dance, you could just guard break them out of it. As soon as they do it, you could just guard break them. You know, not a lot of people know that. They'll be just standing there waiting for an attack, but you could just guard break them. JJ, I have a good JJ S tier. JJ is nutty. JJ is crazy. JJ's got that little force choke. Little force choke, and it slaps you into a wall. Free side heavy from any side. 27 damage, just like that. A nice bash, kicks your shin. Free light attack, and then you can go into your heavy unblockable. You could feint that and get a top heavy in, or you could just feint that and go to another bash. Or you could be patient and your opponent is like, you know, really wants to attack, you just parry them. Oh, oops. Nice hidden stance. You could just go into a hidden stance. Really good at ganks. Like, if you want to have a good hero for ganks, Genji is the one. Really good. The hidden stance is nice. Hidden stance into undodgeable attack that sweeps the whole room. I'm sure it will hit everyone. Nusha needs a buff, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about. Nusha needs a damn buff, boy. Nusha is trash. You know, and I don't think a lot of people know this as well, but Nusha's traps, you could emote. You could literally emote. If someone goes for a light attack into a heavy, but then feint into a trap, you could light it. And what's even worse is if you emote, and if they stick with the heavy attack, you have enough time to snap back in and just block the attack. Not that great. Not all that great. Yusha, the deflect, mediocre. Does 20 damage. Not all that. Meh. Shaolin, my boy, S tier. Shaolin is S tier. Shaolin is cracked. Monkey Man is cracked. Sun Wukong over here is cracked. You can get your side light in, the triple hit, which does like a lot of the 18 damage, I think. That's crazy. That's almost the Nusha's deflect. Or you could do a double light into your key stance, which could do any light attack from top, left, right. And then you can go into your sweep, feint the sweep, go into a guard break. If they predict a guard break, you just light attack again. Go back into your key stand, kick them with a bash, get a light attack in, go for a sweep. And if they protect the sweep, feint the sweep, wait for them to attack for a dodge attack. You deflect the dodge attack, or you parry the dodge attack. Easy heavy them. Get another side light in, go into your key stands again, go for an undodgeable attack with the heavy, catch them off guard, go for another sweep attack, and go back into your attack. Into your key stance. He has infinite combo. He has infinite chain attacks. He just keeps going. His deflect is nutty. He deflects you, slams you with his big ass stick, and then goes back into his key stand. Just good. Overall, just good. Blackfriar, B. Bash, hit, hit, unblockable, bash, hit, ad profundis. Yorm, B. Yorm is also B. Not all that great. You have your nice attacks. Yorm plays aggressive. They will always be attacking you from any direction. They're going ham. If you're a good parrier, or if you have someone with full guard, like Beefcake and Conqueror, or even Bash, you know, you're fine. The Bash is alright. Like, you could see it coming. If they stick with it, as soon as the hammer goes up and it comes down, you know, you have enough time, enough frames to dodge it and then get a free guard break. But if they're fainted, they'll like feint it uphill and then they'll go into your attack. From a guard break, you get like a slam, any direction, forward, left, right, and then if you hit a wall, you get a free heavy in. Other than that, it's alright. Hito carry C. I hate Hito carry. With a passion. It's unfair. They have a crazy heavy attack that has hyper armor for days. Or they could charge it up like Big Shigo over here and then just do unblockable, but then you could just parry them. Nice kick that guarantees a heavy and then goes back into the kick chain or into a light attack. Yeah, or they could just hold out the kick. I forgot this guy's name. I don't even play him. Man. Zanhu! Yes, Zanhu is S tier. Zanhu is cracked, man. Zanhu is just overall cracked. I'm joking. A tier. You have your light attack, which is pretty good. Your unblockable, I mean your undodgeable zone into a heavy, guard break into a guard break into a heavy. But if they predict the guard break, you could just, you know, feint your heavy unblockable into the bash. You get a light in, go back into your guard break, into your heavy attack. Yeah, but what makes them A tier? It's the side attacks. Because if Zanhu dodges to the left or to the right, they can pick if they want to attack from the left or right side. You know, like for example, I'm Zanhu. I dodge to the right. I can pick if I want my attack to come from the right side or left side. And most of the time it's unreactable. It's really fast. Warmonger, B tier. It's just Warden, but, you know, toned down. The only thing that has it going is the bleed bash and the unblockable side heavy, which has insane iframes. Yep. Griffin also B tier. You know, kind of predictable Griffin players. They'd usually go for the kick, but now they've adapted. You know, they've gone one step further. They won't kick. They'll most likely feint their heavy into a guard break, or they'll do a unblockable light, which you just block or parry. Decent bash. Overall, decent. Chaosian, I'd say Chaosian is also B tier. You have your full guard, but then if you guys saw my previous video, you can fully counter Chaosian's full guard with Warden's zone attack. You could zone through the full guard and your attack won't get interrupted, and they don't have enough time to counter attack, so they'll do like a slow top heavy and you can parry it. Yeah, pretty good. Crushing counters, undodgeable attacks. He has a bash. B tier, overall decent. Pirate also B tier. You know, not all that great. You don't have a bash. If you don't have a bash in this game, you're automatically not gonna be S. What else? Pirate, pistol, pretty nice. He has a dodge forward unblockable, which is also really nice, but it does mediocre damage, and people can, you know, predict if it's gonna be a feint or like a full-on stick through. They're gonna stick with it. Other than that, alright. Majay needs a buff. I never gonna lie to you. Majay definitely needs a buff. Especially in the axe mode, those attacks, they're slow, they can catch people off guard, but you could just like wait it out for 1 second. Just wait 1 second and parry. Not that good. Double axe form is good though. The double axe form is really good. You get easy bashes. Actually, I might boost it up to C tier. Because the double axe form, you could do light bash, light bash, light bash, or light bash, heavy, double heavy, or you could do heavy bash, light bash into a heavy. Yeah, I think you could do that. No, don't play Majay that much. Alfira, S tier. I'm putting Alfira S tier. Alfira is cracked. I'm joking, A tier. Alfira's alright. You know. Meh. You have your light attack, which can go into an unblockable heavy, not unblockable, undodgeable heavy, or you could light attack into the Kazakhska kick, and then you can hit them on the right side, and they'll hit against the wall. You get a free heavy, or you can hit them from the left side, no, right side, opposite way, right side, and get a unblockable, yeah, unblockable. But your Kazakhska kick is really playing through. People can see it. Everyone tries to hit that because that's the starter. Really good bash. The bash is legendary. The way you can just feint that bash so seamlessly. You know, not a lot of people would know that you feinted the bash because it looks so clean. The bash is really good, which can also guarantee you into a wall splat. A tier. Overall, good. Nice deflects. I think Afera has deflects and crushing counters. Those are pretty good. And now onto the newest man in the game. We have Ocelotl. Where would Ocelotl go, guys? He's brand new, you know. Not a lot of experience fighting him. He's brand new, but so far, from what I've seen and from the people I've fought, Ocelotl is A tier. I'm giving Ocelotl A tier. Nice, really quick light attacks. Really, you know, you can't really react to it. It's really fast. Nice heavy attack, You can go into an unblockable heavy attack. Nice bash hits you, and then he skewers you like from the neck like this. But then you could see that coming. But most of the people would hit you with the bash, and then they'll do a heavy attack, or they'll do a zone to get the armor, or they'll just do a light. But if you're fast enough, you could dodge the bash and then just parry it. Or if you have a dodge attack, it cancels the whole thing. Unless they do the zone attack. Yeah. Overall, Ocelotl is good. The hidden stance isn't that great on 1v1s. It's meant for ganking. 1v1s, not that great. Really slow. You can't really catch people off guard. If someone throws a heavy attack and you go into a hidden stance and you hit them, they have enough time to recover and block your attack. Plus, they can just guard break you out of it. So, yeah. Well, that's my first ever list. Yeah. I don't think, again, saying this is my opinion. This is my list. My opinion. Doesn't have to offend anyone. If you agree or disagree with these placements, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to reply. You know, but yeah, I'm sure I will be seeing some people down there saying L list, never create a list again. But that's just the internet, you know. You gotta deal with that. There are people out there like that. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys later.